All right, something just popped up on the screen which messed up my whole introduction, guys. Let me get this off the screen. Okay. Look at me. Hi. Good day, wonderful people in society. It's your wonderful accountant queen, aka Queen of Jamaica, tax and business accountant, and New York State Notary Public. And my name is Alicia Burns. Welcome to Money Bunny, guys. Welcome to Money Bunny Network. I literally just changed the name. It was Money Bunny LA, Money Bunny 718, but now it's the Money Bunny Network. So this is my first time going on YouTube, guys. However, I do have many videos, previous videos, in which I need to update you guys of my life since 8 months ago in the last video that I posted to YouTube. So I'm here at my new office. I signed the lease last year. Congratulations to me. In my last video, y'all saw me looking at office spaces and trying to figure out where I wanted to stay, I guess. Where I wanted to grow my business, my accounting business. And I'm here in Jamaica. They don't want to let me go. Oh. All right, so I'm actually about to clean up a bit and head out the office, but you guys have been with me through thick and thin. You guys been with me before my first office, second office, and before the third. So as you can see, we have wonderful views in this office. Wonderful large window. Yeah, guys, I've just been getting more healthier, eating better, feeling better, taking better care of myself, putting myself first. Once you put yourself first, everything else will fall into place. Domino effect. Putting myself first put me in a position to have an amazing office location for my business, you know? So I guess I do want to share with you guys, I'm gonna create a video and share the office space, the before and afters, because the work had to go into this office to make it suitable for your queen. But I'm grateful, I'm here. And you guys visit gurubusinesscenter.com to stay up to date with information in regards to tax situations, developing a business, and entrepreneurship. Good night. Good night, guys. Yeah. And you guys can follow me on IG, gurubusinesscenter.com. I post like literally almost every day on IG. So all the gaps that I took on YouTube, I was still on, IG. So welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a while. All right, so I just pretty much wrapped up working on one of my clients' cases, tax cases. So I took some notes. I did a little mathematics on the calculator, and now I'm just gonna clean up. I have to like clean up. I'm about to go meet someone for dinner. Have dinner. So my office is actually located on Jamaica Avenue in downtown Jamaica, Queens, New York. Which is why I'm the Queen of Jamaica. A lot of times people think like that was proclaimed. I never self-proclaim a title because I don't need to. I'm me regardless. But it was given to me and I accept it. So yeah, guys. And if you go to my YouTube page, I mean my IG page, you'll see like I guess some of the work that we put into the new office and getting it functionable. Okay. All right, so I'm about to clean up. I need to shred some paper and empty out the shredder. I've been trying to avoid emptying out the shredder for a minute. I'm gonna give you guys a tour, not today. It's just a warm up, a welcome back warm up, okay? Wonderful. Let me put all of this stuff. This is going with me because I like to take my laptop home. Guys, as I stated on my IG page, all right, office etiquette, you usually wouldn't find me wearing things like this to the office, especially if I'm meeting with a client type vibe, and you might, because I answer to me. I own my business and I do what I want. But I guess usually office etiquette, you don't wear nothing like this to the office. Like this. We want a collared shirt, we want a dress, you know? Or if you wear sleeveless type vibes in the office, you definitely want to have a blazer or something to put over it, like one like this right here. So like if somebody came in here, they wanted a notary real quick, I'm gonna just be like, okay. And other thing too, this is the main point that I made on my IG. Office etiquette, you don't come to the office with open-toe shoes, okay? However, again, I own my business and I do what I want. But no, all right, this is why I guess they don't, it's a office etiquette vibe where you don't wear open-toe shoes to the office. Because anything that can be because it can be a distraction, okay? What do I mean by it could be a distraction? Oh, exposing your toes can add some sort of sensuality. So I'm looking at somebody's toes. I'm critiquing whether they have cute toes or they have ugly toes. Either it may be a distraction to my work because if it's ugly, it's like, oh. And if it's cute, it's like, and I'm a male, or it could be vice versa, and I'm attracted to it, it's like, okay? So usually this is like an office no-no. This whole vibe right here is like an office no-no. But I love being I love being an office no-no because I set the trend, I set the vibe, and I set my own rules. And one thing about me is my work speaks for itself. A lot of people find it hard to believe that I'm actually an accountant, like, oh, as if I just only do taxes. Let me be clear, I specialize in tax resolution. I specialize in business development. So I don't even get enticed just because somebody want me to do a tax return for them. It's like, you know, I'll do it if you need the help, but don't think, you know, I'm gonna do it because I need your money for that. Like, I'm good. I'm passionate about working on tax cases. People that have a significant amount of tax debt, whether to the state or to the IRS. Those are situations that really, you know, keeps me motivated and helping people with taxes, okay? But yeah, let me get to, empty out this shred thing, because I can't even shred any more paper in here at the moment because let me close off. That was just for educational purposes. Each one teach one, and every single day is a teaching, learning experience for all of us here on Earth. Alright, let me get this thing. This time is full. Let me try to take out. Now I'm gonna sweep up a little. One thing you guys are gonna learn quickly about me is that I am the original neat freak, okay? The neat freak. Everything gotta be clean. Cause if it's not, like, I can't focus on nothing, I can't work. I have to be clean. That's what I don't know. Competition, I'm still carrying anything to do. Starting unpacking my bag to go. Yeah, this is actually my first time going live on YouTube, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I also have a Facebook group, um, Money Bunny. We have a Facebook group too. I'm gonna start posting an abundance of information in regards to taxes and business. I'm actually gonna start my YouTube consistent vibe. I don't want to call it a show or anything. We're just gonna call it dirty knowledge. That's what I'm gonna call it. Dirty knowledge. This is like just knowledgeable key information that most people are not privy to. I just want to share it. Like, you know? Bam. I got good stuff. I know the topics that I'm going to discuss during Dirty Knowledge are I know you guys are not privy to. You know how I know you guys are not privy to those things? Because most of my clients that I work with are clueless. No idea. Never in their life did they were there such, things or information like that. So be on the lookout, guys. I'm back. I'm not going nowhere. No more vacations, no breaks, none of that. Every day. And if y'all don't see me post on YouTube, I need y'all to come to IG and say, what's good? You feel me? Keep me on my toes. Like, I'm here. I've been here. Every day I'm outside. So if y'all want me to turn around, it's nothing. I mean, my goal is to build my YouTube channel. Like before, I couldn't go live on YouTube because I didn't have like 100 followers. That was the criteria during that time, like 8 months ago. Then all of a sudden, I'm back on YouTube and I have 100 followers. I think I went ham trying to get 100 followers, authentic followers, and then now they allow me to go live because now you only need 50 followers in order to go live on YouTube. It's the kind of luck I have in society. But we here. We live. This is like my little print station area where I like to. See how. Yeah, so this is my print station. This is where I keep like readily available files and my notary book. Notary book for records when people notarize their documents and stuff. The more I go live and the more I post these videos, the more you guys will get a clear understanding of exactly what I do. As an accountant, that's the most confusing thing. What does an accountant do? And honestly, there's different accountants. Like, for example, doctors are doctors, right? However, there are different doctors for different things. Such as you got the pediatric doctor for the kids, right? You got the eye doctor, you got the leg doctor, the arm doctor, all of that, right? So in accounting, it's kind of like that same, it's not the same thing, but it can be a little similar in the sense that accounting is a profession, but there's different areas of accountancy that you can focus on, such as either, tax preparation, tax resolution, which is what my business is. My accounting business firm is mostly about tax resolution cases. Then you have, accountancy. Some people would say this is I say it's just a little higher level of knowledge than an average bookkeeper, if I'm being honest. And so you have accountants that just do, bookkeeping. And you have payroll accountants that specifically just focus, would be the HR department, specifically focuses on payroll, taxes, and understanding that realm. Then you have accountants that have do small business or business accountants, right? These accountants are privy to the ins and out of starting a business and operating a business and what the things you should be expecting, you know, yeah, in regards to like pricing, setting up your company and things like that. What else accountants we have? And then we have corporate accountants. These are accountants that work for large companies. Corporate accountants on the job may be referred to as staff accountants or accounting clerks, because based on the title that they give you on these jobs is what determines the level of pay that you pretty much agree to. So that's why the title in regards to lawyer is important, because the title is what kind of determines it. So if I'm an accounting clerk, apparently, you getting paid lower than a staff accountant, and so forth and so forth. In the corporate world, that's that. So there's various types of accountants, and honestly, I have experience with not all, but I have experience being in various roles of accountancy and with being an accountant. So with that, my level of expertise is actually, I've been doing taxes for over 10 years now. My level of expertise is actually, upgrade. Let's just say that. So my accountant career actually began with taxes. Let's start that there, which is how I knew I wanted to have an actual accounting career in taxes. So that's that. Then I started working more in the corporate world of accountancy. I wanted to see exactly what was that about. And it's pretty much bookkeeping at a large scale though, like at a super large scale. And depending on what kind of company you work for. When I work for corporate companies, it's like just really large scale, high volume transactions. So bookkeeping, you got to be on your game with that. If you want to be an accountant in the corporate world, you make sure you privy or your bookkeeping game. Accounts payables, accounts receivables, how to balance accounts, the whole ins and out of bookkeeping, and you're gonna be like holy grail on the corporate as long as you know your bookkeeping. Yeah, so that's that. And what I realized on corporate jobs, they actually expect you not to know certain information. And you'll find on corporate jobs that most of us only are privy to like one specific area of accountancy. And that's how they kind of break it up, I guess. I don't know why, but yeah. So corporate accounting, you'll get experience and you'll know how to, I guess you'll gain experience, especially with bookkeeping. But on jobs, on corporate jobs, not really, as an accountant, you're not going to get any tax experience, anything to do with taxes, not on a corporate job. You're not at that pay grade per se to even be privy to the company's extent of that information. So pretty much for me, I started out as a business owner, 19 years old. And this was during the time I was actually working on my associate's accounting. So my business did absolutely amazing. It was a daycare business in Brownsville, Brooklyn, in my grandparents' basement. I gutted out the basement, turned it into a lovely playroom for the kids. And my business did great after like almost years. I wasn't making nothing. I was like, this is annoying. I'm not feeling this, but I stuck it through and it ended up working in my favor. So ultimately, By the time I'm 21, I was making at a wonderful place in life, you know? So anyways, that's how being a business owner is how I became privy to tax, paying accountants, and then based on my situation, I wanted to get a grip on it without having to be advised. So I took it upon myself to dive deep into my situation to fix my tax, in which I did. I owed New York State over like 50 grand, and I owed the IRS like probably 30. I don't know which one I owed more, but one was damn near double than the other, if I'm being honest. And during the time that I'll go into that story later, but anyways, I took myself situation in less than like 2 years when I really just focused on it, you know? So that's how I knew, like, based on what I was learning throughout my own situation, it's like, okay, taxes is way more to taxes than what I expect. So that's ultimately how I ended up getting a job at a tax firm, which was Miss Lillian's Professional Services on, what was the address? I don't want to give the address, but it was on Fulton and I don't know I can't believe I can't remember it, but I guess you know what I'm saying. That was a wonderful tax professional, Miss Lillian. She owns the tax office, and she's been there for years, and she's been in the tax game for decades on top of decades, okay? She's really amazing at what she does. So I like working for her, and she's a black woman, so that was kind of empowering for me. But yeah, after that job, I for sure knew I wanted to have a career in taxes. So I specialized as an accountant based on my knowledge, my studies, my education. My degree is actually in accounting, and I have a minor in economics. So I was literally one class away from having bachelor's in accounting and then a bachelor's in economics, but I didn't want to go any further. I only cared about accounting, if I'm being honest. But understanding economics and studying economics really, really empowered me in my profession, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I specialize specifically in taxes, tax resolution in regards to taxes. I also specialize in business development, startups, and small businesses. So if you need bookkeeping, payroll, to file taxes, sales tax, whatever business, I pretty much studied and equipped myself with the knowledge and the tools to provide those services to my clients. So most of my clients are entrepreneurs. Okay, I hope that information was helpful about me, guys. I just wanted to hop on here and just, give some energy. If you look at my YouTube shorts, you'll find information, just, just to get your mind thinking if you want to start a business or if you already have a business and you want to organize, get on top of things, get a grip on things. Just tune into my shorts because I post, and everything I post on my shorts is like to get your mindset conditioned for business and to move smarter instead of working hard and feeling oppressed and feeling stressed. No, we don't do none of that over here. We release, we resolve. We always have a solution to any problem. So thank you guys for tuning in. And again, gurubusinesscenter.com. My name is Alicia Burns. I'm known as the Maker, aka Accountant Queen, tax and business accounting, and I'm also a New York State Notary Public. Okay? So if you want to get your documents notarized, you know who to. Thank you guys so much. I have a wonderful rest of your evening. Toodles. I don't even know how to end this. Oh, I see the X. Yeah.